Hey everyone, Skylinks here, bringing you another video review. Today we're going to be doing Deluxe Class Transformers Animated Bumblebee. Now, a little information about Bumblebee. Bumblebee is one of the cool new characters. He's very, very comical, and he's very witty, and he seems to be probably the best friend out of the Autobots that Sari has. Of course, she's pretty good friends with Bulkhead, but more so with Bumblebee because they're closer in maturity. Bumblebee originally tried to become part of the Elite Guard, but with mishaps and mistakes that's happened with Sentinel Prime, who was known then as Sentinel Minor, caused him to get kicked out and become a space bridge worker. Since then, he has been this beaster for the Autobots. He is a fast little devil, probably the fastest thing on four wheels. His booster jets help out with that too. He tends to get himself in a lot of trouble. He tends to do a lot of things that he shouldn't. He doesn't listen to orders that much. He's very rebellious, like we haven't seen that before. But he's kind of a mix between Cheetor, Bumblebee, and a few other characters. But he's a very great character. He's very comical, and I can see people find him funny, and then kids can relate to him, and he's just an awesome character. He really is. And in the show, he is definitely the closest for a robot companion that Sari has. But anyways, that's about all we have to say about his character. On to the figure itself. I'm going to be really harsh on this figure because I was a little disappointed with it. You probably can't see it here, but it looks, first of all, it doesn't look like it goes together all the way. The pieces look like they're popping out. I just want to point that out. That pisses the living fuck out of me. It really does. That bothers me so much. In addition to that, it looks like there's two different colors of yellow. It looks like there's a yellow that's painted on, and then there's a yellow that's just a plastic color. That's really odd, and it kind of takes away from the alt mode. He's got a little Autobot symbol right there. The booster jets are a nice add-on, but it doesn't save the alt mode. Of course, despite all the bad that the alt mode does have, it is a cute little car. It rolls nice. It's a little compact. It has a good design. In theory, it looks nice. But, the color splurges and the fact that it doesn't look like it always stays together. And I know it's not just mine because my friend bought this too, and he has the same problem. That hurts the alt mode. And I like to just say that the alt mode isn't as good because of that. So let's just get an overall view. It has the black stream there, kind of reminiscent of the movie line, Bumblebee. Of course, there's only one black stream. I wish there were two, but, what am I to do? I'm not going to complain. They could have put a little bit more detail, like in the headlights and such, but, whatever. Let's transform him. You've seen enough of the alt mode. You know what he looks like. So, let's just get these bad boys off. First thing you want to do is release these. He has a pretty simple transformation. The odd thing is, in his transformation, for his chest, he has this as a chest right here. It's not the actual hood of the car that's the chest. He has a second hood that's just for the robot mode. So that's pretty interesting. You want to just kind of separate everything and bring this whole section around. So you kind of just bring it around like so. And might as well separate it. There we go. First thing you want to do is bring this and bring it around. I hope you saw that. Again, take this, bring it, and bring it around. There we go. Take this section here. Ooh, that's not cool. That's the first time that's happened. There we go. Take this section and bring it around like that. These become kind of like heels. There we go. And bring those around. And then spin this whole back section around. And those are his legs. Bring this down, and you can bring the hands out. And he does have stingers, and I will go over the stingers in a minute. And then bring the shoulders up and connect this back section in. And if you want to, you can put the jets back on. I display them with the jets on, but boom and boom. Okay. Here's him fully transformed. Articulation-wise, he sucks. the arm sucks for articulation. It can go in like that, it can go out, it can go up, but it gets locked and blocked if you don't do it right. It can go all the way around, but it's a hassle, and you know, this section right here just dampers it a bit. The legs have slightly more articulation, so that kind of is a bonus, but not too much. And there, see? Popped out because I forced it too much. He's an annoying little figure. He really is. He annoys the shit out of me in robot mode because his articulation is not that great. He does have stingers, and you just fold the hands back in. But the gimmick is really kind of crappy. First of all, the stingers don't fold away all the way, and second of all, it barely looks like the stingers from the show. Nothing that great. I think it's a horrible gimmick, so I just fold them away. And see, it doesn't even fold away all the way. So, yeah. Just to show you how much this figure has a few problems to it. So, anyways, might as well just put it in a nasty pose and let's discuss the robot mode, okay? I showed you the articulation. The articulation kind of sucks. But, whatever. Oh, and his head. Let's do his head. The head can kind of spin around. The head's not bad. The head has okay articulation. Yeah. So anyways, we're going to pause it and we're going to go on to the robot mode. Okay, here is him fully transformed in his robot mode. Now to say, despite the articulation, the figure looks nice. This is my least favorite out of the Wave 1 line, at least when it comes down to articulation. Even Lockdown, you can get better poses out, but you still can get some good poses out of him. He's not a total loss. I mean, he's average, run-of-the-mill, nothing special. Of course, he is Bumblebee, so he is going to sell a lot. I guess the real problem I have with mainly with him is that, the shoulders, and the stingers. I guess that's my huge main problem. He looks nice. As you can see, I got him in kind of a nasty pose, but take an overall look. Like I said, he's Bumblebee, so he's going to sell. You know, the name, the character, he's popular. Probably the most popular character out of the animated line, so he's definitely going to sell. Two things. One, they're going to repaint him into the Elite Guard Bumblebee, which was seen in the episode, I forget what it's called, but the one that has Wasp in it and long arms and Ironhide. And secondly, good news about the Lockdown. They're redoing Lockdown with a flame color scheme for a deluxe and a chainsaw mod. So if you want to, you can take the chainsaw mod and put it on the other hand, and he wouldn't look so horrible. The face looks nice. He has a little cocky grin there. And like I said, he's a great character because he's comical and he's just immature. Who can't relate to an immature character? I do have to say that the zip packs fit on very nicely, and I do display them with the zip packs. That's pretty nice. It folds up very nicely. I'm surprised that the heels work well too. Of course, I would like to see a little bit better articulation up in the shoulder-like area. But then again, maybe I'm being too critical of it. Maybe I should just take it for what it's worth, because it is a decent figure, and, you know, it's not that bad. You can get some poses out of it. I just haven't been able to get the poses I want. I just want better stingers, too. As a Autobot, he doesn't have any weapons. He just has tools, and his main tool is his stinger, which is kind of like a gun, but it's not. And he has his jetpacks, but those only show up for like 2 episodes. Anyways, one more overall look. Whether or not I think you should get this. Well, if you're a fan of anime, you're probably going to get it whether I tell you not to. Or, you know what? Might as well pick it up. Despite all its flaws, it's still a decent figure. And, you know, you can't have an animated line without Bumblebee. You know, the other thing is, I wish they had a little bit more detailing in certain areas, like the hands and maybe chest. I can see how they got detailing right here in the crotch and the thigh region, but I still would have liked to see a little bit more detailing on him. So, yes, I think I'm okay with this figure. Would I like to see better, but if you want to get him, get him. Like I said, he's going to sell. So anyways, this is Skylinks. I'm going to say peace out for now.